It's Friday, and you're here with me. That's all that matters. No, I'm not singing. Okay, I'm looking for one of the victory cards. There's 2 victory cards in the 78. Oops. Cards of the Rider-Waite Universal Tarot deck. They are the Chariot and the 7 of Wands. All right. And that was our card of the day today on the Way of Positive Change Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky. I keep forgetting. Well, I don't keep forgetting. Every once in a while, I forget to put the picture up because I can't copy and paste from the other social media to Blue Sky. So it's of its own thing, and that means I have to grab the picture. Sometimes I remember, and sometimes I don't. I'm getting better. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Denise. Mr. Javer's in the house. Woohoo. Okay. So you can always find us every single day for card of the day. And we received this last Monday. So our guides and angels are really wanting to emphasize that, we've done well. We've led by example. We've worked hard. And they want us to give ourselves a pat on the back. We're doing a good job. Hang in there. Hang in there. Fight the good fight. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to ask several questions today. I had previously asked about Charlie Kirk and his organization, Turning Point. I had just asked about his part and his show, and I got the Hangman as the outcome. So something about that is coming to flip upside down or go out of money without money. They've got hundreds of millions of dollars, and they are recruiting young, impressionable, especially white men, and turning them into white Christian nationalists, right-wingers. And there's a young man that was on Ken Harbaugh's show on Midas that was, I'm sorry, I forget his name, but he started Dream America, and they're going up against him, and it's for Democrats, and it's going to be to help fight fascism and stand up for liberal causes, and he's doing a great job. So we need to support him. So go on that channel and watch Ken Harbaugh's show, and I'm going to break down asking about Turning Point, the institution or the program itself. Then I'm going to ask about Charlie Kirk and see which one gets the hangman or goes upside down. Lucky girls in the house. Okay, wow, it's a great day. All right, so we're going to ask about both of those. I also want to ask about Jay-Z. So he was turned down by a judge. He's trying to have the case dismissed of the then 13-year-old who is accusing him of some things. So, but one of the most important questions I'm going to ask, it's sort of my sneaky question, in a positive way, because we're the way of positive change. Will Donald J. Trump move back into the White House as his residence in 2025? I think he wants to stay at Mar-a-Lago. I really do. So So we're just going to see what happens, and then I'm going to ask about the ear incident, because I think we are going to get some information that's going to come out, but about that. And Musk versus MAGA and Ramaswamy, Mama Swamy and Rusk. That's what I call them. Just take those first letters of their names and move them around. Mama Swamy and Rusk. They're in some trouble with the MAGA people. I feel like the MAGA people, I really feel like they're having a meeting like, what are we going to do about frickin' frack? I really think this is happening. And they want to be important. And I feel like MAGA, I feel like the red ball caps have become small potatoes. I think that they're in full realization that they have become or that they always were small potatoes. So we're going to find out. We are going to find out. Because I watched part. I'm at intermission. I can only do so much at the nighttime, you guys. You know, I'm an early bird. So I did get to the intermission, but they had just had their big meeting in Cuba, and even U.S. Sugar was, and the, Godfather too. Even U.S. Sugar was at the table. It was all the heads of all these big corporations and General Foods for entertainment purposes only, and Sugar, the U.S. Sugar, Southern U.S. Sugar, which is in Florida, which is who we fight with the Everglades. Oh my goodness. If you want to boycott MAGA products, boycott white sugar. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Okay. Sugar's not good for you, right? Eat monk fruit. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Jay's in the house. Stacy B's in the house. Woohoo. Wow. Gang's all here. Yeah. Don't buy. Okay. Yeah. GOYA. No, no. No mas, no bueno. Okay. And you know, I'm watching Lights Out, Jessica Denson. I stand with Jessica Denson. I'm not real happy about what's going on over at MT. So you guys have to make up, but you do you. You do you. I'm a big Ron Filipkowski and Anthony Davis fan. Huge fan. Those guys are on every Wednesday, and that is a big deal for me. Okay. So find out who supports MAGA. You know, just look for the products, there's certain potato chips that I used to eat that I will no longer purchase. Vote with your wallet. Vote with, you know, that's what hurts them. And it's a fight about money. And they're going to be fighting each other. One thing I'm learning in The Godfather is they all want to get to the top, and the top guy always goes down, doesn't he? There's a few things that don't require rocket scientist degree to figure it out, right? Everyone wants to get to the top. Everyone wants to take the top. So what do you think is going to happen? Okay, keep on your senators and your representatives to fight for us, to stand up, to proclaim the third section of the 14th Amendment. But, and pray. Pray first before you do anything. Okay? I also want to ask about if we're going to be involved in a war in 2025. All right. If you didn't get a chance to watch my collaboration with Denise Night Divination, it was on her channel yesterday. That was really good. The day before that, Christmas Day, I was on with Jen, Lynn, and John, and we talked a little bit more about Marjorie Merriweather Post and her haunting Mar-a-Lago. She was the original creator and owner of Mar-a-Lago, and about her husband's family crest that Trump has stolen and is using. So, and how all these things have trickled in, all these hits that I'm getting about The Godfather and about C.W. Post and his daughter, Marjorie Merriweather Post, and Mar-a-Lago, and then what I'm learning from that. And then that one big hit that I got in the first Godfather, if you didn't listen, if you didn't get a chance to watch or listen to, was Diane Keaton, who was telling Michael Corleone that he was naive if he thought he was just going to, you know, be a senator. She said, presidents and senators don't have men killed. That's what she said. And all the bells went ding, 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 ding. All right. All right. Where on earth are we going to start? Okay. MAGA crazies are in full realization that they're not needed. They're not necessary. The red cap people, the Laura Loomers, the MTGs. MTG's leaving. She's going to leave of her own accord. And I want to thank you for everyone that mentioned our guides and angels showed us that there would not be a shutdown and that MAGA Mike would gimp across the deadline. He gimped. He made it. So thank you for that. All right. Are the MAGA ball cap people, how are they feeling now that Rusk and Mama Swami are in charge with DJT? How's MAGA feeling? How are they feeling? Getting good returns for their votes? Boy, buckle your seatbelt, you guys, because a lot of things are going to come to a head. And somebody said on my community page, when is there going to be a big announcement? I'm like, or what's the delay of the big announcement? I'm like, my guides and angels told us this was going to take a whole year for this to come about. An entire year. That dream was August 16th. The links to my dream videos Lucky Girl gave me are on, just scroll down in my community post if you want to watch them, and thank you for watching them. And then you'll know exactly what I was told right to my face. And then I shared with you. Okay. Yeah, the red caps are like, yeah, we did this. We bought the watches, we got the guitars, we got the images and the sneakers, and we paid our money every time you asked us to donate every 25 minutes. We've been your friend. We were friends. You loved me. And now I can't sleep. Now I don't feel like you love me anymore. I don't feel like it. I'm not feeling the love. They're afeared. They're like, what is he doing? Like, who is he kissing now? What's happening? Even Laura Loomer's losing it. The Loomer's losing it. She's losing her loomies. Okay. Oh boy. And they're really concerned about what's going on with Pootie. All eyes on Pootie over the next 90 days because Musk is building another Tesla plant in China. Putin is not needed. And he knows it. All right? He knows it. Oh, and that MAGA feels like they gave and gave and gave until they went upside down, and then their coins were still coming out of their pocket. So they're like, we gave you all this money, we gave. And now they're concerned that something's going to be announced about Russia. There was Russia, I'm not going to say it, for entertainment purposes only. The Pood was involved. All right. And then it's all going to get cloudy. They're not going to know what to think. They're daydreaming that everything's going to be okay. But now they're in a fog. They're in more of a fog than they were before. All right, there she is. There she is. The report's already been turned in. And there will be another person making the announcement. I don't think it's going to be Avril Haines. And then they think they have to, the work behind the scenes. They still think everything's going to be okay. They still think everything's going to be okay. Now they're fixing the fight. Now them's fighting words, okay? Now they're getting, they're going to eat some extra Funyuns and beer nuts and boiled peanuts. I'm sorry. I know some of those things are really good. They're getting fuel. Okay. And they're going to get very, 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 very emotional. All right. So emotions are on high. And someone's telling them that there is something to hope for. Okay. I also look at this as the born again Christian cup because it's the dove and the wafer and the chalice and the drink. I think we'll take that segue right into Turning Point because a lot of the MAGA people, their Turning Point's really, they've been hitting the youth and they're organizing and recruiting youth to join white nationalist, Christian nationalist groups. Okay. So they're getting really, really confused and very emotional. And so don't pick fights. Watch the snark words come out of your mouth. Don't pick fights because this is going to be very emotional. And watch the full and new moons. Don't do it. Leave them alone. Don't poke the MAGA hat. Okay. So let's break up. Okay, so let's section and separate Charlie Kirk from Turning Point. However, he is one of the creators. But let's just see what is the. Yes, January 3rd is very dicey. Oh, thank you, Stacey B. Yes, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here, please. Thank you. Get like 28, I think 28,000 views or something like that. And I don't even quite have 21. I mean, I almost have 21,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you, Creative Vision. Thank you, Nicholas. Okay. Thank you so much. But if you're new, please help a girl out. Thank you. Thank you if you already have. All right. So many of you guys have been with me all the way pre-COVID, man. All the way pre-COVID. All right, Charlie Kirk. Let's just first ask about the future of Charlie Kirk. He is one of the bully MAGAs. He is on his version of evangelical. I can't, there are some. All right, just leave it alone, Lori. Just leave it alone. What's the future? What's the near future? The future look like for Charlie Kirk? Is he going to continue to stand up there? I think there's going to be a big money fallout. I think there's been greed, but let's see. Charlie Kirk, how's your career going? You going to continue to stay up at the top there? Big money. He's amongst friends. He's got a lot of the old family wealth, corporate wealth. Yes, and there is going to be a money problem because I just got this confirmation here. They've misappropriated. There's going to be funds and all, just secrets. Secrets with the money. Really? I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. How's that figure? All right. They feel like they're teaching fundamental Christianity. They're trying to give them new views about what is right and wrong, traditional methods. They want families to be families, the men to work, the women not. Okay, and there's going to be a break because there's going to be a huge fallout, and I believe it's going to be over money and something that they support. This is something that they support that goes kaflooey. Okay, there's going to be some information that comes out that breaks it in half, right? That splits. There's betrayal. They're going to find out that they supported something, that they're saying one thing to their face, and then they support something that doesn't support. They give money or they're behind passing something that doesn't hold up to what they're teaching. So they feel betrayal because they trusted power. They wanted to beat Biden, but they didn't want people to do bad things. All right, and then they feel like they have to stand up to fight. So it's going to be split right in half. So Turning Point may feel that Charlie Kirk has betrayed them, and then they let him go because he tried to pick up too much power. And so they let Charlie Kirk go, and he's going to try to fight it and say, I tried to do the right thing. But he's going to be let go. All right, so Charlie gets 3 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior. Not good. And he may have betrayed or cheated. I don't know who this Queen of Cups is. He could have cheated on somebody in a relationship, in a family even. I'm just, for entertainment purposes only. I didn't get the Lover's card. I did not get the Lover's card, but there's going to be a case of betrayal, okay? He gets fired. All right, so now, Turning Point itself, the institution. Okay. How will the institution, church, corporation, how will Turning Point itself, what does its future look like? Will it continue to be profitable and stand? They may get sued over something and because that's what I'm thinking. I just feel they may get sued and let go of Charlie Kirk, just like Fox did with Tucker Carlson. That's what I'm thinking. Same sort of thing. All right, there's the youth. I don't like that. The devil comes up. Okay, so there's this big scandal. There's a big scandal and a big betrayal, and same thing. 78 cards, you guys. Put a pin in Turning Point, the organization, and Charlie Kirk. There's going to be a big, big, big problem. And it isn't very far off. They're involved in a betrayal. They betrayed their parishioners, their people, they're donating people. It's just, this is huge. So there's going to be something that comes out very quickly that has to do with Turning Point itself, the corporation, and it will not stand. The false facade of the front of the building will come down. Someone gets restless from the inside and overreaches. Now, they may be able to salvage, they may have to pay someone, or it completely splits, and then they can split, and that can go off in another vein, or they can juggle. They'll still be able to hold on to some of their finances, but they may have to rob Peter to pay Paul, literally, and reorganize. They may have to come up, they may have to get reborn and be a new name, right? So they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Kirk's in trouble. Very interesting. So watch Turning Point. they're going to have a Fox News moment. Okay. Tower. I mean the tower. Okay. And the Three of Swords. So there's betrayal in and amongst themselves and a big old problem. Okay. All right. Took Zinni to the vet today. She definitely has asthma. Another round of prednisol or whatever. Small amounts, and she's got to go back in another week. Yeah, Turning Point. Exactly, Mark. That is a good name. Kudos to you. All right. Ramaswamy. Mama Swami. Thank you, Claudia. That's very sweet of you. Ramaswamy said, MAGA hats and Americans in general spent too much time watching the popular figures of Saved by the Bell and should have been more Screech fans, and we know what happened with Screech. Just saying. Anyway, so just saying that maybe, people from his other culture should be hired more, that more minorities should be let in from one place to another. So let's take a look at Vivek like cake, Ramaswamy's future. What's MAGA going to do to them? They're going to knock him down, knock his crown off. How are they going to, what's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to him? What's his future looking like? Vivek. Because they're fighting over immigration. And they want all these people deported. But it's okay to, and they're saying that they would be better, Ramaswamy's saying they'd be better in the tech business. And that there's a shortage of engineers and that we need. Oops. They crossed a line. He crossed a line. They're just over there shaking their heads. Like, who gave this guy the speaking stick? Who let him talk? Who let him out of the cage? Who let him out of the box? Get back in the box. Get back in there. See? This is like, what have you done? When we asked about how MAGA was feeling, how the red ball caps were feeling, they're feared. They're like, what's happening? Who's he snuggling up to? Oh, he thought he was having fun and that he could just be free to speak his mind. Karma's coming up, and he's trying to help people. He's trying to help some people from where he's from. It was over the top. It was too much. He made this much harder. They already didn't like him. They were already afeared of him. They were hoping he wouldn't talk much. But he just, it's over the top. It is not tenable. The 10 of Wands isn't tenable. So he's going to face plant. Wasn't watching what he was saying. He's going to have to retract, reformulate. They're going to give him something else to focus on. They're going to give him a new pony and something that's shiny. And to just get the attention off of that, he's going to write another article. It's going to have to do with values. I don't know. And then they know they have to make a big decision about whether he can be allowed to be indulged. There's going to be a vote. Somehow, somebody in government even is going to say, I don't think you can be a part of the reindeer games. Vivek, like cake. They don't think he can pay attention. And that he has interests somewhere else, that he's conflicted. They feel like he's conflicted. So will the MAGA Congress people vote to keep Doge? What's the future of Doge anyway? Thank you, Mary Jo. What's the future of this Doge patrol? What's their future with Elon and Vivek? Does that stand? Will the Doge platform, will it stand? Will Rusk and Mama Swami? Thank you, Stephanie Square Peg. I did, Michael Turner. I talked about it in the beginning. I'm still finding clues. Don't purchase white sugar. Okay, now. Nope, they feel like they're the false, what do they call that? The decoy, the false knight. What was that? Oh, in that war. No, they're saying that they look like they're promising something. They're not who they say they are. They're not going to do what they say they're going to do. They're not going to help us. And the more information that comes out, they don't like it. They can realize that they're just not. They're not for people. The Trojan horse, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Doge. They're not established. They just see it as being on shaky Doge patrol. Right. Exactly, Shay. Doge patrol. All right. It's shaky ground. Nicholas, if you, I didn't see a question about Governor Newsom. Okay. Let's see. So there are some people that say, okay, maybe we can support it. And then they're saying, oh, maybe not. Okay. And then there's a big fight. There's going to be a fight over entitlements and philanthropy, touching things they shouldn't touch, and keep your hands to yourself. All right. And then I feel like they think they can still strike a deal with Doge. Maybe if I think they realize that Rusk doesn't really know what he's doing with some things, so they're going to give him some things to focus on. Maybe he's going to get spoofed. It's shaky. There's a big fight, and then maybe Musk comes back and says, "Okay, we're going to make this work. Though we'll do this a little differently." So it looks like Doge considers still stays there for a little bit. I'm not sure that Vivek will be a part of it. Okay, what happens to the far right MAGA people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Scott Perry? Thank you, Miss Judy. What happens to the far right MAGA people in Congress? Are they going to stay? Will they be seen as winners or losers? What is it? The MAGA 13? Marjorie Taylor Greene's group. Oh, there's that Ace of Cups again. They don't have staying power. So that's what's going to happen with them. They're going to realize that they're small potatoes, that they're dispensable. And that's what's going to happen. Jim Jordan et al. Boy, they're gonna try everything. They try rumors, lies, another focus, another investigation. But the strength card is on its side, and that means they do not have patience, they do not have perseverance, they lack stamina. And the old hard right conservative people, hey, welcome, Patty Few, are gonna win out. I think that's what we saw starting to happen with the senators that were sticking together, right? The terrain's going to change. All right. There's going to be a renewal and a revival of the older conservative, somewhat conservative, with the John Thunes and the other Johns and the Mitch McConnell group. MAGA isn't going to do well. Nope. And they saw what happened to Gates. If it happened to Gates, and he's the MAGIest of MAGAs, guess who's next? This is the old guard coming around. The actual, maybe more educated people. MAGA, it will not stand strong. So I think this is really good news. I think it's really good news. All right, let's find out. Nicholas wants me to ask if, how's Governor Newsom, California's Governor Newsom going to do? He's been standing up. Tech guys have been standing up. Is Governor Newsom going to stand strong? Is he going to do okay? What's his future look like? Governor Newsom's future. Is he all right? Because they're trying to go after him. Ooh, boy, them's fighting words right there, too. Oof. MAGA's on its way out, guys. There's some things you just don't need to worry about. Of course, Mitch McConnell is evil. But the real stupid evil is on its way out. I don't know if that's... I think Rick Scott's going down too, you guys. Voldemort's going too. He'll drive the car. Wow. Okay, Newsom is going to end something. He's going to put an end to something. Oh boy, Newsom knows. Newsom has a 411 on some of the DNI stuff. Remember when Newsom said just be patient and let some of this come out? I think he was talking about the crumlets, and I think that he knows some of the crumlets of information. And he knows that this is all going to change in a matter of months. He's going to chill. Man, I'm going to ask about his health, though, just to make sure. But he's going to chill. And he wants you to chill. He doesn't feel like they have a leg to stand on there. And then he's going to work really hard to get where he wants to go and to be with who he wants to be. And up at the top, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups, right? There are some tech people that are working with him. He's going to put an end to something. He's waiting for something to end. He very clearly here, we've got our Queen of Pentacles, and he's waiting for this to end. Now, you know he may have been speaking to his ex, the gurgling gargoyle, and telling her, I'll help you get a different job. I'll help you. Just spill the tea. Okay. So let me just make sure. Newsom's going to work hard. He's laying low. Okay, let's just see. Is Newsom's health okay? Is California Governor Gavin Newsom's health okay? California Governor Gavin Newsom's health, is he going to be okay? Yeah. Kimberly she has been scorned. She's been shunned. She was turned in for a newer model. And she's been desocialized, dethroned, whatever, and sent to Greece. All right. Gavin is going to he's very sad about what happened. But he knows that all is not lost. He is going to have to take some sort of medicine with his health. That may come out. But he's okay. He has a physical coming up. He's been speaking with Biden. He may have to avoid some of the public eye for safety, okay? So, Nicholas, your question is well warranted, because I feel like he's been told that maybe he has a target and that he may have to lay low. And that there could have been some threats there. Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. So, good question. Good question. You guys are always full of good questions. His health he's going to spend a little time to lay low. 4 swords. He's waiting for this whole situation to change in the near future. And while he waits, since he's been maybe a target, he's going to be spending a little more time by himself. All right. Now, shall we go to my sneaky question? All right, let's get into the meat of this. Don Jr., Joe, where have you been? Hello. He not only dumped her, he dumped her for the biggest younger socialite in West Palm. They've been seen everywhere, snuggling and kissing. And then Trump made her ambassador to Greece. She gone. Okay? And she's mad. She's mad. All right. Now, let's see here. All right, let's get in. Let's figure this out. I'm going to ask about the guy on the roof and the ear incident because I feel like he was set up, but let's see. All right. First big question about Trump. Will DJT, is this just a roundabout way of finding out what's going on? Will DJT move into the White House in 2026? Will he make it his residence again? Will he move in? Will he be the key inhabitant? The big bullfrog in the White House with the ketchup and all the condiments and accoutrement. Okay. Will Donald Trump move back into the White House and make it his... Oh, did I say 2026? Uh-oh. 2025. Thank you. 2025. I'm sorry. I got to change the title of that. All right. Thank you. Will Donald Trump move back into the White House in 2025, this coming year, make it his residence? 2025. Will he move back into the White House in 2025? Will the ex-president, 45, Donald Trump, move back into the White House in 2025? Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Today's been a day, you guys. Okay, we're going to hear all kinds of speculation that maybe he will, maybe he won't. Oh, he's waiting. It's not happening right there. All right. This doesn't look like he's packing with intention of moving in. He knows he doesn't belong there. He knows he doesn't belong there. He knows who belongs there and that he was shut out. He feels like, oh, I have the right. I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to defend my right. No, he does not have. He feels, how does a narcissist get through this when he knows what he did? Like, he knows he didn't win the public. Like, he knows this still. He can lie to himself, but he knows. He is not going to move in there. He's not. He's not moving in. Not with a mouse, not in the house. That's a no. And then we hear why. And there's a big kerfluffle, disappointing change, fight, opposition, opposing forces, change of plans, change of time, change of flight. Because the Queen of Pentacles gave her report to the King of Pentacles, who is the Emperor. Something blocks him. He's not moving in. I'm so happy. Chills. We're getting chills. Tell me if you got chills. I'm getting chills. He's not moving in because the law dogs aren't going to let him. Something is going to stop him. Okay? Even this is not the Four of Wands or happy day or celebration, 10 of Cups, picnic on the lawn. It's not any of that. It's not any of that. Okay. All those questions about the inauguration. Now I'm getting chills again. All those questions about the, thank you, angels and guides. Thank you so much. All those questions about the inauguration. Does he stage his own? You know he's going to try to do his own stuff, right? This is okay. I'm going to have a party. That's why we had the victory card. Thank you. Thank you, Hibiscus Rose. Okay, you guys, get your senators and your representatives. There's somebody to throw up that Section 314. There's other news coming. All right. Speaking of that, all right. Will the person, okay, was the person, I have to be very careful about this. Was the person on the roof, the 20-year-old person that was on the roof before the ear incident happened, was that person tricked or paid to get up there? Was the person on the roof before the ear incident, was he tricked or paid to get up there? Was the 20-year-old person on the roof the day of the ear incident, was he tricked or paid? He knew what was going to happen to him right before. He saw it. That's a yes for me. There's all kinds of hidden information that we're not aware of. Remember, he was in a certain commercial with a certain company. Enticed, offered, betrayed. Now we have the same card that we got with Turning Point. Does somebody at Turning Point know what happened? Oh my goodness. Okay, there it is. This report is going to have that in there. Okay? Chills again. Not as big, but chills. Money. Betrayed. Yeah. And this is going to be, remember how we get the Queen of Cups coming out? So this report from Avril was handed over to maybe another deputy chief of another alphabet group, and she comes out and will make this announcement. So now I'm going to ask if there's going to be an investigation to uncover the truth of this situation. This is yes. This, and this is yes. And justice was on its side. So this, okay, so that wasn't real. But we knew that, especially when we saw the maxi pad or whatever it was on his ear. It looked like a small mattress. And especially when the pill doctor from the White House oversaw the ER visit and made the statement, Mr. Ronnie Jackson? That's right up there with Trump and the popular vote. One of these things just doesn't belong here. I'm not singing today. Too tired. The trip to the vet. It's an hour away, and Zinni didn't like it. I think she's passed out somewhere. Where she's at. Maybe she'll walk there. All right, is there going to be an investigation, or has there already been? I just say Zinni's name, and I got cat fur on my face. Is there going to be an investigation into why the 20-year-old person was on the roof? What the betrayal was? The ear incident? Will there be an investigation? Will that be deemed the crime of the century? Temperance. The angels are working on it. It might not be the biggest. Okay. Not yet. How it was orchestrated. And where are his parents? I know he was 20, but where are they? No statement, no anything. You don't look here. We'll cover this up. There was payment. Is that what they're? Okay, there's the investigation. There's the investigation and who spoke this, who conspired, who made the offer. Oh, came from might have come from a Pootie person. And who helped? And the Secret Service just couldn't get there, didn't know. Smells like the Capitol building. There it is. And it's going to take us all the way into September and October. I know, you guys, I know there's big stuff, good stuff coming. June, July, August, because that'll take me to the year. But then some of the big, and this could happen beforehand. It could happen before. We ask if there's going to be an investigation into this and something news come big. This is big. So we'll just say, we'll ask our guides and angels, thank you for letting us know. Thank you. Will we hear an announcement about this? Will they announce that there's an investigation going on? Hopefully that Trump had something to do with it. Oh, this is where MAGA gets real nervous. This is where they get afeared. I love it when this happens. When each card links us back to the questions we've asked before. Oh, there it is. There's a picture of the fake blood. All right. Is there going to be an announcement? Undercover, under wraps, sneaky, someone trying to outsmart their opponent. I can't even talk. I'm tired. I was stressed out about Zinni, cat. It's okay. I'm whining. That's my last whine. All right. Is there going to be an announcement by anybody in any of the alphabet groups or investigative? I just saw a soccer ball. Like they've been given, like they just were given a serve and they can kick it now. So I'm going to say yes. Oh, it's almost here. Scale 0 to 10, we're at 7. They better eat their Wheaties. I think this There's Newsom's card too. I think he knows, right? Because this was there for Newsom too. Newsom knows a lot more than you think he knows. So Nicholas was very right to be concerned about him. There's some Pooty stuff. Oh, this is an announcement. Now we have an announcement coming quickly, right? This is Arrows News. How can members of Turning Point be involved in this? There it is. There's a meeting. This is part of the information that was viewed in the SCIF, the secure, compartmentalized building or whatever it's called. Yes, absolutely. Without a doubt, there's going to be a person that announces this investigation and the sword of justice. Okay, so this is going to happen. You know, we've got an 8. What is that? 8 days? I don't think it's 8 weeks. It could be. It could be 8 weeks, but let's hope for 8. Where does that take us? What day? Where? Listen, I didn't even know what year Trump was. I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying. Okay. 8 days puts us where? What's the date today? 27th? Yes, the date of that day. 30. Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay. Oh, all right. January 4th. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't think they're going to announce that on a Saturday. Maybe it comes out on the 3rd. Okay. What else did I have in here that was so urgent? MAGA crazies. I have readings available the week of the 6th. Although I'm sure you and I are going to be back here. We saw there would not be a government shutdown. My sneaky question. Person on the roof, ear, news. Oh, BS wanted to know, how will NATO react to the energy cables being cut from Finland to the Baltic states? That is really... And isn't Kirchner's buying up property up there, like all over the place? What will NATO do about that? How will they react? I think Putin's in big trouble. So, Turning Point, Charlie Kirk, Betrayal, may have involvement. Gavin Newsom knows some things, and the ear incident. That's an investigation forthcoming. An announcement about that will be forthcoming, hopefully in 8 days. Okay. Thank you, guides and angels. We're asking for the most benevolent outcome and benevolent prayers. We're asking any and all beings to aid, assist, and help us hold the light and the truth to be revealed. All right. A world meeting. They are not all in agreement, but they're having a meeting. They will not do anything this moment. They're going to investigate. They want to hear more reports. Who are they going to kick someone out? Is what I'm hearing. So discussion. And then it isn't going to be good. So this is a big problem. This is a gigantic problem. This will not happen immediately. They will not react or act immediately. They gotta They got to figure something else out, and then someone's going to get kicked out. There's an alliance that's going to end, and they're not going to take it, and then things change, and things are never going to be the same regarding that. This could be an alliance that's broken. That's where I'm going with that. Okay, so tower with NATO in regards to that question, but not right away. Okay. Thank you for pointing out. I got to put the year in there correctly. I'll do that before I go take a walk if it's not raining. Okay. All right. So I think that I want to know. All right. I feel like I just need to ask about Musk. Next few days, I'll be back on Tuesday or before if the you know what hits the fan. Musk's short-term future. I feel like he's gonna. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you guys. Please wash your hands a whole bunch. I mean, that's not rocket science either. After a whole bunch of travel and Christmas, I think that all the numbers of all the anything are going up. And hopefully I can, oh boy. Yeah. Split, betrayal. He lied about something really bad. MAGA's not, and he doesn't think anyone's going to catch him. And then he's not happy with Vivek. Right? Because these are Vivek's cards. Oh boy. There's a whole lot of this going on. And there was a whole lot of this yesterday with my reading with Denise on her channel. It's like things come to a screeching halt. Analysis paralysis. Don't look at that, look at this. Government is watching him. They are watching him, and he is hitting the wall. Oh, man, I think they're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. Now, where did that come from, you guys? Lori's been watching too much of The Godfather. They're going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I'm telling you. They're watching him. They want him out of here yesterday. Okay. And Trump's health. Let's just do Trump's health, then I'll do a reading for you and I for the weekend. Did you see Kansas City win? Christmas Day. All right. I like Josh Allen. You know, I love the Detroit Lions, and they've got so many injured players. There's a whole bunch of other teams I like. All right, Trump's health. Ex-President 45, Trump's health. And then somebody please remind me to look to see if he'll just try to run the White House from Mar-a-Lago, whatever. He's not moving into the White House. That much we know. Not in 2025. All right, let's look at his health. Not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not happy with anything. What's that? He's not following rules, or he's had too much of everything. He's fighting, lying, cheating, stealing, ungrounded. Oh boy, he is really a hot mess. He's more of a hot mess than somebody told him his hair doesn't look good. Something happened. He's afraid he doesn't look okay. All right, he's gonna go golf. All right, he's okay. He's gonna go golf. He's gonna eat some more Twinkies out on the lawn. Okay, there's gonna be a golf shot. He's gonna get better. Oh, they're gonna give him vitamin B. he's going to go golfing. Uh-oh, okay. Now, then something goes over the top and not good. Now, is this news that sets him off? What did I ask? Did I just ask the near future? Anyway, he is not doing good. All right, so does he have a health? We don't wish anyone ill will. Does Trump have a health problem in the next, couple weeks or so? Tower. That wasn't good. Yeah, you're probably right. No, he tries to do something that he can't power up. They can't give him that stuff anymore. Ooh. He doesn't listen. Does something on his own. Ooh. He doesn't listen. He does something on his own, or he gets somebody to give him something. Something doesn't go right in the next couple of weeks, you guys. Something's not right. He might not be able to golf again until I'm not saying anything more. Did you guys just see that? Eight of Cups. We had Tower, Eight of Cups, and the Grim guy. All right? Okay. You just saw it. Okay. Wow, we're going to have to ask a whole bunch of stuff about Vance. All right, here we go. Here's a reading for you and I. I know I'm way over time. Yeah, something, Jenny, you might be right. All right. Okay. Guides and angels, what would you like us to know? What's the most important thing that you would like all of us light workers, all of us holders of the light? We've been hanging in, holding on, propping each other up. What's the message? I'm hungry. Okay, say your prayers, do your work, don't focus on the weight. Persevere, even when it looks like the crop isn't going to produce fruit. Keep working, keep going. Be creative, not competitive. Let the ball caps and the Rusk and the Mama Swamis and the McConnell crew, the John Thune crew. Remember John and Rick Scott don't get along. Remember? They're going to be making plans on who's going to undo who. Okay, so no fight, no chaos, no drama. Just don't get distracted. Get your work done. This is going to be a get it done weekend, okay? See who you can help. Ask someone if you're working on a project and you need assistance, ask somebody to help you. Okay, and there's our card of the day. Again, persevere. This is victory after a struggle. Victory after adversity. We got it last Monday and we got it today. And here it is in our future spot. Keep fighting the good fight. We will get the crown. And I'm not talking about the Burger King. Remember, MAGA's card strength was on its side. They don't persevere. We persevere, we win. We have the strength card upright. We have the magic and the cosmic infinity sign. The emperor's coming to save the day. Don't worry. There's going to be a full stop. Musk, full stop. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles gave a report. The Queen of Cups makes an announcement. And the King of Pentacles may be with her and has brought is the emperor, and there's going to be a full stop. So, and we will have victory when this happens. But you're just, because the fruit hasn't ripened on the vine, just take care of tend your own yard. And we're going to be okay. All right. How much do I love you guys? Thank you so much for always being here with me. You've been here with me from all the way back to my little office in the back of the building. You guys are awesome. You know, way before Crown Bug. And we're going to watch this. We're going to have a happy ending. We're going to have the 10 of Cups. We're going to be okay. Thank you. Thank you, moderators. Lucky Girl, Square Peg, T-Barb. Thank you for the super chats. And thanks for hitting the like button. All right? And the subscribe button. Much love to you. Have an awesome, terrific weekend. And let's start planning our party for the new year. Bye.